End of the season, 2 sweeps in the Big 12s. First time since joining the league. What does that mean to this program?
I just told them in 2017, when we got an at-large bid to a regional, it was something that, the program hadn't done in a long, long time. And in 2019, when we hosted a regional, it's the first time this program has ever done it in the history of the program in that format. And this year, we won 14 games in the Big 12. It's the first time in the history of the program that we've done that. So the mark of a good program is you keep doing things that have never been done before, and you keep climbing the ladder. And there's still some things yet to do, so I just told them that we can accomplish that have never been done before. We've never won the conference tournament, and we never won a regional and played in a super regional. So there's plenty of season left to try and accomplish some things that haven't ever been accomplished. And it's just really cool for a team of kids to be a part of something that's never been done before. Whoever gets that opportunity. Those opportunities are so few and far between, and we've got one. So we're going to play this thing out pretty hard, I think.
You said you guys have never won the Big 12 tournament. You've come pretty close. It's a different beast down there. How do you guys need to play when you get to Rome?
The same way we always do. We've always played well in the Big 12 tournament. I think I don't know if people overlook us or what's going on, or I guess our guys get excited to get down there and compete on that national stage. But we've played well in that tournament just about every year we're going down there. And I don't see any reason why this year would be any different.
Coach, if I could, more than a question, I mean, kind of a theory I just kind of want to throw out at you here.
Your own personal theory?
Yes, absolutely. But you look at kind of the Big 12 this year, the runs that are being scored from game to game. I guess my question is, once everyone kind of gets past that first line of pitching in the Big 12 tournament, is it kind of a slugfest at that point, or could it, I guess?
Yeah. There's going to be some high-scoring games down there when you get deep into pitching staffs, because we've done a good job of using a lot of pitchers this year, and those guys are the guys that end up having to pitch in Game 4 and Game 5 down there. But college baseball is super offensive this year because of COVID and the draft being a 5-round draft and then a 20-round draft. There's way more kids, older kids, playing college baseball right now than has ever happened. I mean, it seemed like we had half the university graduate at home plate before the game today. It's just kids that normally wouldn't be in college baseball are in college baseball. Aiden Majors, I think he's 18 years old, pitching against a bunch of 23-year-olds. That's why, back in the day, a good ERA was under 3. Now it's under 4. They're just college baseball. I think the talent is at an all-time high.
How much does that play into strategy as you're kind of putting things together as you're headed down to Texas?
It doesn't. We're just going to play our game. We are who we are at this point. We're going to, we made 4 outs on the bases today, which is uncharacteristic of us, but we're just going to keep on playing our game. And Aiden Majors really stepped up and become a good pitcher, so feel good about the 3 guys we're going to get down there as starters have been pitching pretty good.
In the first inning, that early in the game when you're running the pickle play, are you willing to trade a run for an out there?
No, I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to steal the base and have McGuire up there, second and third, 1 out. But anytime you can get a lead early in the game, it's to your advantage. But 80% of baseball games, the winning team scores more runs in one inning than the other team scores overall. I don't know if you can do that. But it happened again today. We scored 2 in the third, and they scored 1 overall. So big innings are super important. So didn't want to only score 1 when we had first and third and our best hitter at the plate, but it worked out that it was a big one.
As a reflection on your seniors, you officially said farewell to Chase, Trey, and Bravo.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, the only seniors we honored are 3 guys we got out of the portal. Those guys didn't start at West Virginia, but they ended here, and got to play their last game here in front of an unbelievable atmosphere, great crowds. They got those pictures, those framed pictures that they got of themselves at home plate that they can put in their bedrooms for the rest of their lives is going to mean something to them, I think.
Is it like kind of weird or frustrating at all? Like, you know, you mentioned this is the highest, 14 wins in the Big 12, and it just happens to come during a season where 5 other teams also won 14 or more league games.
Yeah, it's been pretty unusual. Usually you have a couple teams that run away with it, a couple teams around 500, and a couple teams below, but it's pretty top heavy this year. A lot of teams are, I think 6 teams over 500. That's a good league. I mean, you'd like to think 6 teams are worthy of playing in the postseason because of that. So, but never want to leave it in the hands of the judges. So we're just going to keep playing hard and see what happens.
First pitch in Austin is about 10 minutes. Are you paying attention?
No.
Going fishing?
No. Anyone else? Have a theory? No, I'm just going to kick back and relax, spend some time with my family, enjoy them. I can't control how that first pitch goes, so I just see the score at the end of the game. I guess if they lose, we pass them. Is that what you were trying to tell me? I try not to pay attention to stuff like that. That's a lie.
Heading down to Arlington, how important is it to get, I guess, kind of adjusted to the field down there the first couple days before you guys start to play?
That's what I tell our kids when we play at PNC. It's a wonderful atmosphere to play in a big league stadium, but the atmosphere is different when you have a huge stadium and only so many fans. It seems dead. We played in Minnesota up there, just dead atmosphere. But I think that field is going to suit us pretty well because it's a big field with big gaps, and speed is going to play a factor in some games down there more so than power. So you would like to think that that's advantage Mountaineers when that happens.
You miss Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark?
Love Bricktown. Always have loved Bricktown. Love the people down there in Oklahoma City. They've always treated us really, really well down there, and we've always played well. Yes, I'm going to miss it.